Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq Starts A War. Man, when it comes down to it, basically, it appears as though Tariq starts a war. The very beginning of the trailer is Tariq with blood in his hand. At the very beginning of it. If you guys have not seen it, Power has a new trailer out. Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3 has a new trailer out, something that we've been looking forward to for so long. And in it, Tariq starts off in the trailer with blood in his hands, with a knife in his hand. And you're wondering to yourself, just exactly who did Tariq stabbed? Now, if I had to pick someone, obviously it would be Kane. I could be wrong, we'll see, but I also want to say it could potentially be Lorenzo, because Lorenzo is pretty much marked for death ever since what went down with Zeke. But with that being said, starting a war. When it comes down to it, I'm just going to get straight to the point. I think that Lorenzo gets taken out. Somehow they find out that Lorenzo was behind Zeke's death. Monet orders the death of Lorenzo. None of the children wants to do it, but Tariq does. I've talked about the fact that Monet would get Tariq to be the one that takes out Lorenzo before. I've said that before. And you do know right now, if you guys can remember, at the very end of season 2 of Book 2 Ghost, it was you remember the uncle who came in season 1, and Tariq was the one who saw that he was a snitch. They took that uncle out, and then his wife came at the very end of season 2 of Book 2 Ghost, saying she wondered where her husband is at, and she's looking for him, and she don't know what's going on. And Monet, pretty much said like she didn't know what was going on, even though we know Monet knew that the uncle was a snitch, and that she pretty much took the uncle out. The situation is, due to the uncle's death, this is definitely something that could potentially cause a war. Of course, I don't think they will find out about it, but the uncle did say he was meeting up with Kane and them when he left. And when he met up with Kane and them, he never came back. And so with Lorenzo dying, if something were to happen to Lorenzo, this would just pretty much start a war between Monet, her children, along with Tariq, going against Lorenzo's family. And even though they're all Tejadas, at the end of the day, I think you're about to see a difference between them. If there was a war that made the most sense, it would definitely be that war, if I had to point one out. Because old girl came in straight up talking like she wanted to beef with Monet. So it only makes sense for her and everything that's going on over there, like her and her crew, or her family, to be beefing with Monet and all of them. Tariq being the one who makes the move. Because more than once we've seen Tariq in a situation where he pretty much was doing some stuff, like from him stabbing someone, having a bloody hand, to him pointing out a gun straight up at somebody. So basically, when it comes down to it, Tariq starts a war. But I want to say it's not just Tariq that starts a war, it is Monet that starts a war. So we will see what happens. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one. Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast.